What's up, everybody? Squirrel Man's back again. Here in Ohio, I'm waiting to get loaded tonight. I don't get loaded till like 10 o'clock, and I'm on my way to Tennessee. Pretty happy about that. I like going to Tennessee. Um, yeah, I'm sitting here at a truck stop. I just got done eating something, having my coffee. I'm getting ready to do a workout. If you want to know how I do workouts, I bought some of these 15-pound dumbbells, and these work really good, man. They will beat your ass if you put enough effort into them, give them time. But I think I'm going to buy another set. I'm going to get a set of 20s when I'm at home, just so I have a little bit of variety so I can switch off. But you don't need any more than that on the truck. I'll show you another thing. These are really good, too. These bands. Man, these things will kick your ass. Trust me. Once you learn how to use them, geez, they will beat you up. Man, let me tell you. So yeah, that's stuff I like to do to keep busy, man. When you're out here on the road, don't lay in that bed, man. That bed is like it's certain death, man. That's the way I look at it. Don't lay in that bed. Biscuit used to do that all the time, and I used to get in his ass every day about it, and he used to get so irritated with me, but I was trying to make him realize that, dude, I'm trying to help you, bro, because laying in that bed is so bad for you, because you already spend hours upon hours sitting in that chair driving, which is already really bad for you, and then you shift and go lay in the bed. It's like it's so bad, man. So yeah, every time I have a chance, I try to work out. I try to lift the weights. I don't do it every day because that's kind of counterproductive. I'll do like 2 days in a row, just super heavy. And then I'll take a day off, maybe 2 sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. And then I'll just keep doing that schedule, I try to weigh myself here and there, because I keep the scale on the truck. I really try to monitor my health out here, man. I try to take care of myself. I don't go crazy eating whatever people put in front of me. That's just nasty. It's super, super bad for you out here. The food out here is already just straight up poison, Most of the food, I think, in America now is just so bad for you. I think it's really by design to keep you unhealthy and fat and dependent on the pharmaceutical companies, because they're all in cahoots with the doctors. It's all a scam. It's all a scam to keep you fat, broke, unhealthy, stupid, ignorant, and relying on them, and I don't do that, man. I don't trust doctors. I don't trust the pharmaceutical companies. I think they're all full of shit. I think they've had a cure for cancer probably longer than I've been alive, but it's not in their best interest to give it to you, because there's a lot more money in treatment than there is a cure. And I wholeheartedly believe that. But I don't think we'll ever see a cure in my lifetime, and it's just never going to happen. Somebody is asking me, what do I eat on the road, or where do I eat? I really try hard to stay away from fast food, even though I literally just ate Arby's, but that's rare. I'm telling you, it's rare. I don't eat that stuff all the time. I try to, like, when you go into the truck stops and you'll see these little islands, and they'll have like wraps and produce and all sorts of stuff in there. I try to always go there first, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, because anything I buy there, I got to take it back to the truck, possibly make it, or put it together, Last night, I spent the night at a Sheetz. I like Sheetz because you can go in there and everything's made to order. You can order it off that little kiosk thing. So I got me a burrito. I love burritos because I know what's in them. I can pick what I want in them, So I had grilled chicken and some like beans and rice and stuff. I try to get a lot of sources of protein. I try to stay away from fried foods. I basically cut out anything like crispy chicken. Like, that shit's not good for you, man, because it's fried. I like to eat grilled chicken. Really, the only fried foods I eat now are French fries, and I only do that maybe twice a week. I'll treat myself. You know, you don't want to eat French fries every day, man. Those things are so bad for you. Um, Somebody asked me, where's the best food in the country that I've been. You know, the Southwest has a lot of good foods. Southwest, if you've never been out west, it is a totally different world out there. Totally different culture out there. I remember we were riding, I think it was I-10 from California all the way east, because I-10 literally goes from California all the way to Georgia, right? So we're like riding through Texas, through, I think it's El Paso, which is like right on the border of Mexico. And you get out to, you really feel like you're in Mexico, dude. I mean, it's different. You know, you've never experienced anything like this. And I'm in this little town. There's a truck stop, and then all these little tiny businesses and restaurants, and there's little Mexican restaurants, and they don't look like the Mexican restaurants that you're used to. Those are American Mexican restaurants, you know? Like if you're in an average town in South Carolina and you go to a Mexican restaurant, yeah, there's Mexican people that run it, but it's Mexican American restaurants, you know? Those are what you're used to. These are hardcore Mexican restaurants. You go in there, they don't speak a lick of English, you know? So you have to go in there and kind of just like, you know, use hand gestures and just do your best to communicate with them as to what you want. And most of the time they're like, oh yeah, okay, I got you, you know. And I convinced Biscuit to go in there because at first he was like, hell no, I'm not going in there. I don't want that food. That's nasty. Well, I was like, bro, give him a chance, dude. It might be good. We went in there. What do you think happened? It was amazing. You know, I was like, I told you, dude, these people don't want to, you know, they're not trying to poison you. They're trying to make money, you know. So we had to laugh about that. He's like, yeah, you're right. There's so many things that Biscuit had never been exposed to in his whole life that I was always pushing him into. Like, I'll never forget the time we went into this super fancy restaurant in California, and we sat down. He was like looking around. He's like, he didn't know what to think of it because he'd never been in a place like that. And they had cloth napkins. You know, you go in those fancy restaurants, they wrap the silverware in cloth. Now he was like, what the hell? Why are they giving me this towel? I was like, bro, that's your napkin, dude. I was like, you're in a fancy restaurant. They don't give you those stupid paper napkins, you know? And he had a laugh about that. And he ordered a steak because he always ordered steaks, man. And he was like, the look on his face with the pleasure he got from it was so funny, you know, because it was a damn good restaurant, man. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, that was a fun memory we had. We went to a lot of places, man. I remember the first time we took him to get sushi. He had never had sushi before, and he had the same reaction. I don't want to eat that stuff. I was like, try it. You know, he tried it and he fucking loved it, dude. I was like, you gotta try everything one time. You know, don't go off somebody else's reaction or opinion. And sushi is not raw fish. You know, sushi is like cheeseburgers, right? There's a million ways you can make a cheeseburger. Yes, you can make sushi with raw fish in it, but not all sushi it has raw fish in it. You know, there's 5 million different ways you can make sushi. So when people say, "Oh, I don't want to try sushi. I don't like that," I'm like, "Shut the fuck up. You've never even tried it. You're an idiot." You know. So yeah, I think the best foods I've tried. It depends on what you're looking for, man. If you like that Southwest style, then that's the place to go. If you like barbecue, man, like Tennessee. Places like that, you know, like the very super rare occasion we used to go and buy this Love's Truck Stop that happened to have a Sonny's barbecue next to it. That place is pretty good. I introduced him to that too. He never had Sonny's barbecue, and it's like the Denny's of barbecue, man. It's pretty good. It's nothing to super brag about, you know. But somebody asked me about that Tucker Carlson, Alex Jones interview. I watched that last night, dude. That was so good, man. That's so good. That was a great interview. I'm glad I got to watch that. I honestly thought YouTube was going to ban it because YouTube, those people are a piece of shit. But no, it was actually on there, and I watched the whole thing. So that was cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know you guys asked me a lot about the food. All I can say is when you come out here, try to stay away from the fast food and stay out of those diners. Those diners are just as bad, and they're even more expensive. I got stuck at a truck stop the other day it was a Pilot. They had a Denny's, and I go in the Pilot, and I'm trying to find other foods, and it was nothing. They didn't even have the island in there, you know. They didn't have anything, you know. I was like, God damn it, I don't want to eat this damn Denny's. I had to eat there 3 times. It cost me $20 every time, you know. It was so funny. It's like everything in there cost $17, you know. I go in there every time, $17. I even ordered egg whites, some turkey bacon. That's the other thing. I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork, you know. Don't eat it. I haven't eaten it since 2010 because I just think it's nasty. I don't like it. I don't eat it. But yeah, I ordered egg whites, a biscuit, turkey bacon, and a bowl of fruit, and that was $17. I was like, what? You know, I was like, how was that $17? So anyway, whatever. Try to save your money as much as you're out here, and I'm not even going to get into this. But don't clog up the fuel aisle. I almost beat the shit out of this guy earlier this morning because he pumped his fuel and just left his truck there, you know. And there's like a line of trucks. Like, that's a whole other video, man. But don't do that. It drives me crazy. I went into the truck stop. I was like, "Who's driving that Dart truck?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm over here." I'm like, "How about it, dude?" You know. Nothing. I get super aggressive over those fuel aisles, man. I really do. A lot of us truckers do. We can go from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds over those fuel aisles, man. I'm telling you, don't mess around in those fuel aisles. Move your damn truck. That's a surefire way to piss somebody off real fast. You're gonna ruin their day. So, anyway, yeah, keep sending the questions. I know a few of you guys asked some really good questions. I try to help you out as much as I can. Anyway, and I try not to be too serious, you know, because I'm a pretty lighthearted guy, man. I'm really easy to get along with. And if you ever see me at a truck stop, don't be afraid to say hello. Even though I'm a real quiet guy, when I'm by myself, I'm real like introverted. I try to steer away from everybody. You know, I try to keep to myself. But really, that's kind of like a defense mechanism for me when I'm out here and the public around a bunch of people I don't know, you know. But this is where I get the most communication is through you guys making these videos, right? This is where I do all my talking. Anyway, like, share. Please share. Sharing is caring. Subscribe. Common sense ain't common.